Hi and welcome back to our channel. In this video I would like to share with you a German New Year's Eve tradition that is possible during the Corona time, and that tradition is called raclette. Raclette can actually mean few things. It can be a type of cheese that comes from Switzerland. Raclette also can refer to this type of party that we prepare in Germany, and there's also Swiss raclette party, which is completely different to our German one. If somebody is watching from Switzerland, I want to say sorry. This is not how we meant to copy your tradition, but I am afraid that there is no way back. But anyway, if you want to know how the Germans prepare the raclette party, please stay tuned. Let's start this video with what you actually need to prepare the raclette party. Since 1950, we've been using an electric tabletop grill with a small pans in which traditionally the slice of the cheese will be melted. Most raclette grills also contain a stone where you can fry additional ingredients. And as you can see, the source of the heat is placed under the stone. Every raclette grill set also contains the scrapers, and thanks to those you can scrape off the melted cheese without damaging the small pans. But to organize successful raclette party, you're gonna need to be aware of few things. It's easy when the raclette grill is placed in the middle of the table. Also make sure that your table is next to a socket, otherwise you're gonna need an extension cable to plug in the device. For serving, you're gonna need a lot of small bowls and plates as well. On the table, you're also gonna need a board or any other dish where you can place the pans when they are not in use. Of course, don't forget about the plates. And for the ingredients, you're also gonna need some forks and small spoons. The traditional Swiss raclette is much simpler than the German one. It usually contains cheese. And here you need to be aware that some of raclette cheeses from particular regions are certified and some not. Swiss raclette also contains hard-boiled potatoes, different kinds of pickled cucumber, and very often also pickled onions. The only meat that is allowed to be served with a Swiss raclette is Bündnerfleisch, which is air-dried meat, and this one can be served either as a starter or with a raclette. German raclette, on the other hand, is richer in ingredients. We also served cheese with a hard-boiled jacket potatoes. We also like serving vegetables and mushrooms. When preparing vegetables for raclette, you need to make sure that the vegetables are cut very finely, because only thin slices won't take ages to cook. I would recommend this thickness. Also, the onions need to be chopped into very small pieces. And the same you proceed with zucchini, white mushrooms, and garlic. I never cut the cherry tomatoes because some people like eating them fresh and not grilled. You can also serve fried onions, herb or garlic butter, and of course slices of the raclette cheese. As you can see on the screen, the raclette cheese slices are pretty thick and they're usually a bit smaller than the size of the small pan. If you can eat the raclette cheese rind, it really depends on the cheese that you buy. Sometimes the cheese rind contains natamycin, which is a drug that is used in the food industry to preserve it. If the cheese contains this drug, that means that the rind is not eatable. Natamycin has a symbol E235 and it has to be listed on the packaging of the cheese. You need to plan at least 200 grams of raclette cheese per person. Other than this, I'm gonna also slice some pickled cucumbers, serve some sweet corn in a bowl, and for the dessert you can cut some pancakes and prepare a few pieces of your favorite chocolate. If you are using meat, I would encourage you to cut it at the end. We are using obviously Frankfurt sausages, but you can use the Vienna sausage as well. Few slices of salami, a bit of chicken breast, that is then cut into smaller pieces, and I also marinate part of it with a simple chicken seasoning. Now you can bring the ingredients to the table, and please don't forget the potatoes. At this point you are good to go. On the internet I was looking for other raclette recipes, and I found that some Germans also use cooked broccoli, cauliflower, courgette or eggplant, nuts, what surprised me a lot, kidney beans, different kinds of pasta, also seafood like prawns, salmon and crabs. Some also use tenderloin from beef or pork, and cooked ham. The electric tabletop grill is very easy to use. As soon as all ingredients are on the table, you can turn it on to maximum heat and then wait about 15 minutes for the grill to heat up. Before grilling, you can turn the temperature to medium. And be aware of the fact that the stone might take around 5 minutes longer to heat up. Then you take the pan and put your favorite ingredients in it. I always grill the vegetable first, and then as soon as they are tender, I put the cheese on the top. We use the stone usually to grill meat, but you can use it also for vegetables. And of course, Matthias wouldn't be himself if he didn't flambe the onions on the stone. I think this is the only reason why he cooks. Oh well, as soon as the cheese is melted, you can scrape it off and enjoy with some potatoes and fried meat. My favorite ingredient combination is for sure a pizza pan that contains mushroom, salami, sweet corn and raclette cheese on the top. A hot dog pan that contains Frankfurter or Wiener, raclette cheese on the top and then pickled cucumbers and fried onions. A vegetarian pan with zucchini, tomatoes, garlic and raclette cheese. A gypsy one with onions, peppers, marinated chicken breast and raclette cheese. And the grill pan with chicken breast, herb butter, sliced potatoes and cheese. And by the way, the names, that isn't anything traditional, it was just something that I came up with. If you want to eat something sweet, you can also add the pancakes, some chocolate on the top, and enjoy it sweet. When it's about the drinks, we have the same rules like when serving fondue. So very well goes the white wine. And for those of you who have problems with digestion, we recommend to drink black or mint tea. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed our raclette party. To make things easy for you, I did prepare a blog post with all the tips that I have mentioned in this video on how to prepare the German raclette party, and I'm gonna put the link to it in the description box down below. Next week I would like to post a video on how we're gonna go forward with this channel, because there will be some changes happening, and I really hope that also I'm gonna go back to doing what I love to do the most, so giving the food tours as well. But I am aware of the fact that that might take some time. So at this point, I would love to wish you a lovely New Year's Eve party, and I see you in the new year. Bye!